Mom, tell us about when you were pregnant for the first time with Bee. I bet you were so excited.
Oh, yes, I was really excited. I was only 17 years old. I mean, 19 years old. But I told your dad, and he was excited too. And after that, well, one time my cousin came over. My cousin that he's about my age, Joe Diego, and he used to be real close to me. And he comes around and touches my stomach, and he said, "Lucy, you're getting big." And I said, "Yeah, the baby's in there." And he said, "Oh, I hope you have a nice baby." He was always, me and him were just really real close, and we liked to dance polkas together. And well, anyway, after the baby came, my sisters, they were so happy to have their first niece that was being born, and they didn't know what to do with her. They'd go every day. They'd go down my house and see how the baby was doing, and the baby was doing just good, except that he had like a little bit like a ball on her head, and I guess that's what, when she was being born, she got that, and it stayed on for a while, and I was kind of worried, and my mother was worried too, because she loved her grandchild. And she said, "I'm going to take the baby to the doctor and have the doctor examine her. I don't want her to stay with her head like that. It looks out of shape." And I said, "Yeah, you better, Mom." And we put just a cloth on her and tie it on real good, but still it wouldn't go out. But anyway, she took her to the doctor, and when she came back, she said, "The doctor said just to keep on putting that cloth around her head and kind of tight, and it'll go away." It was just because she had kind of a little hard time to being born. But she was so cute. She had a lot of hair, and she was real fair complexion, and we just all loved her very much. My brother Gene loved her so much that when she started growing, and she still wasn't sitting up yet, but he made her sit up. And so he'll go and play with her every day, and finally he made her sit up, and he was just good with her. All the family were good with her. They just loved her, and they loved her to pieces.
Who picked her name?
Well, we just had this sponsor that they picked their own name. At that time, we never picked the names. The sponsor picked the name. So they picked that name, and I think Beatrice at first didn't like that name, but I think she loves it now. I'm sure she does, and we all love it. I think it's beautiful.
How did Dad feel about Bee, Mom, when he saw a little girl?
Oh, he was so happy. He says, my beautiful baby. I can't imagine how much I love her. He says, she's a joy to our house, and he was really happy, and really made a lot of cariños.
Would he play with her a lot?
He played with her, yes. Him and your Uncle Gene kind of got jealous of each other. But when he wasn't around, Gene was there to help her sit up, and he made her sit up, and Dan was really happy that he had a little baby girl, and he said, that's my girl. You know, it would always be so happy, but every time that I was pregnant, I kind of thought sometimes that he was going to be mad or feel bad about it, but he never did. He never felt bad about it. He was always very appreciative, and he'd say, where there's a bunch and the next one comes, she'll have something to eat. God will provide. He was always real good and about his family, and he loved them all.